Hello, hello. Hey, everyone. Hello, Biscuit. Hello, Chidera. Hello, Gabe. How's everyone doing? We're gonna give the stream a little bit before we start. Feel free to hang out and chat. Hello, Life with Me. How you doing? Anybody want to ask any questions before I get started with my gameplay? I think today we've got... Let's see. We got Sabrina. Maybe we'll try to do Sabrina and Blaine since they're 60 to 65 right next to each other. What's your challenge, Shadera? Let's see how our farm's doing. Nice to get him out of rare candies, get him out of iron. Probably don't want Breloom against Sabrina. I can't give yeah, it looks like I can give Alakazam Shadow Ball, which would be really nice. There's no Calm Mind by default. I think it does. Yeah, there's Calm Mind. I haven't really gotten to making too many TMs, so let's see. Shadow Ball, Snowball, Ghost Gem, and Gold Blank Disc. We'll need a Blaze Powder from the department store. Oh shoot. Let's see. We'll just need one Blaze Powder. We have a lot of gold too. Let's check out if there's any useful ghost moves in here. Astonish, Rage Fist, Curse. Pretty situational. Okay. That mod is called Cobblemon Info. It lets you search up your Pokemon inside the side bar, your REI or JEI, is actually compatible with all the recipe mods, I think. I'll link it in the chat. Here's a modern link here. And in the case that you use CurseForge, here's the CurseForge link. Pokemon DB is a fine site to use as well. As long it's just that a lot of times, either if you use Smogon or use Pokemon DB, it doesn't send you to the correct one. For example, Pokemon DB will show the most latest one, which could sometimes be Legend Arceus. Legend ZA. And then Smogon often takes you to like the most popular or most used moveset. And that doesn't really help because COBBLEVERSE uses the Scarlet and Violet movesets. Alright, we're gonna make ourselves a Shadow Ball for our Alakazam here. Oh yeah, we already have smithing templates. Okay. Wow. I need cobble decent, right? Like this. There you go. Yeah. Okay, we'll need a copper. Start with that. I could make a. Let's make a cart. Let's make this thing. There, yeah. Smithing table. We're gonna make a smithing table upgrade. Let's see if I have any upgrade bases anywhere. Of this one. Base. No, I don't. Four iron, one leather, four string. What Pokemon can you use for ore farms? Okay, so off the top of my head, I know that Archaludon over here, they drop a good amount of iron, which is why you see my iron stacked up here. That's thanks to Archaludon. I would heavily recommend them. You can either go to a glacier biome and Pokesnack hunt it, or you can go to the end and then look for its pre-evolution Duraludon and evolve it. Alright, I need to stop losing my train of thought here. One leather, four string, four iron. That's an upgrade base. Okay. There's our upgrade base. Here's our smithing table. And we need chest. Got lots of wood, so no problem there. Is there more than one chest? Cool. Smithing upgrade. Oh, I got a lot of chests in there. Shame. Where's I just put in here, right? Gotta go to the next tier. think I remember Shadow Ball was a gold tier. Yeah, it was. We'll also need to find a snowball. I use Common Tools website and it has a feature that lets you save team or your Minecraft profile on the cloud through its mod. That sounds very useful. Hello, Yusuru. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, I think also you can use Electabuzz, the Electivire line for redstone. I've heard about that one. I usually just mine anything that isn't iron, to be honest. But I could probably get drops for everything. I just haven't really put the time for that. Okay, I do need to get some snow. I need to get some snowballs. Don't know if I have any snow in here already. Nope. That's probably the closest snow I could go to, yeah. Not too bad. Why haven't I evolved Piplup? Because Piplup is my goat. And, Piplup doesn't need an evolution to be a goat. It's just that I want to keep Piplup. To be honest, I think the Piplup line is pretty good. Piplup is kind of mid, but a bunch of middle evolutions are kind of mid, so not out of line. Empoleon's great design. Piplup's a great design. This should be enough. No, I'm going to put. Actually, hold on. I need a ghost gem, don't I? Do I have a ghost gem already? No. Bam. Bam. Snowball. Or would I put snowballs? Oh, we have a ghost gem in here? No, okay. Let's just put snowballs in here, I suppose. Do you pre-generate your world? I just ported my world from the previous versions. Okay, we're gonna go to the department store so that we can buy a ghost gem. 95k is pretty steep. That's worth it for Alakazam. And that should be our Shadow Ball here. There you go. We don't need Psyshock and Psychic, so let's take out Psyshock. The new Wasteland is nice. I definitely agree. Let's see if Sylveon can learn anything useful here. I see another Shadow Ball. Yeah, we're probably gonna teach Sylveon Shadow Ball as well. Does it know a boosting move? Maybe Calm Mind? Calm Mind TM. Okay. Okay. Calm Mind's gonna need an Emerald. Target and Psychic Gem. We should have a Psychic Gem. Yeah. Oops. Just pre-make some of these. Which gym are we on? We're prepping for Sabrina right now. When defeating the Cantilever Fort, is it auto set to start spawning the next region structures, or do you have to do command? Hey Volvic, we are on Sabrina right now. Okay, Brayden, here's how it works, okay? So every time you beat the champion of a region, then it's supposed to run a command that will load all your structures or start spawning all your structures the next time you start your world or server. Now, if you don't observe that to be, actually, before I start with that, the way you check that, okay, if you want to see what region is loaded, you just type in gym, and you can see that the 4 regions that is currently in COBBLEVERSE, they are separated by these gym tabs. So the first one we see Brock, Misty, Lieutenant of Surge. Okay, this is Kanto, right? The second one we have Valerio, Raffaello. These are all Johto, Italian Johto names, okay, basically. But these are the Johto gyms, and then here are the Hoenn gyms, and then these are the Sinnoh gyms, like Rourke, and then Gardenia. I forgot the fighting gym leader from Sinnoh, but if you want to check if your region is active, like, okay, let's just say I beat Kanto, right? I want to see if the Johto structures are loading, then I'll just see if I can look at the recipe. Because the files that spawn the Johto structures are also responsible with the recipes here. So, you know, it wouldn't make sense, and it is a smart design choice, really, to make the recipe for the locator items tied to the gyms, the gym spawning, so that, okay, if the Johto files aren't loaded, then these won't load either. You know, there's no point in making a locator item for something that isn't loaded yet, right? So that is how you figure out if your region is working or not. If you find out that, okay, I beat the Kanto champion and Johto is not loading, then what you do is you do /function setup and whatever region that you want to do. I wouldn't try not to do it out of order. I mean, it's very easy not to do it out of order, but do it in order. I've heard some people say that doing it out of order could make things weird. I'm not too sure about that. But basically, you're going to type this command in. It's going to be like, okay, loading the structures, loading the data pack, and you're going to give it a minute. And once it says you can restart, then you can restart your world or your server. And then your next boot up of that world or server will start loading structures of that new region in new chunks. Pre-existing chunks, the ones that you loaded already before you activate the data pack or the region, they cannot spawn new structures. That's just how Minecraft works. All right, let's see. Yep, I'm on Kanto right now, on Sabrina. We're just leveling up. I'm playing right now as well. I'm on my way to 3rd Sinnoh gym. Okay, good luck with that. Fighting gym. Forgot the level cap for that one. Good morning, Koro. Hello, hello. Okay. Okay, so I have been asked this a decent amount, right? I do not have a Discord server for people to join, for people to like talk to me personally. I am a frequenter on the main COBBLEVERSE Discord, and yeah, I genuinely believe that if I made a Discord for people of my channel, that I would not be able to attend to it as much as they, you know, I guess deserve to be interacted with. I already only post once a week at this point, and sometimes twice a week. My real life schedule is pretty busy, so I feel like I wouldn't be able to both help out the COBBLEVERSE Discord, manage my own Discord, and then manage my channel. That's just the truth of it. I don't think I'm capable of adding that third responsibility in. I'm already kind of juggling my time already, how it is with making videos and helping with the COBBLEVERSE Discord. So if you do want to chat to me, you can reach out to me on the official COBBLEVERSE Discord, where I answer a lot of people's questions. Do you have downloaded all the mods you use in COBBLEVERSE, like everything? Ploop first? No, don't do that. Don't do that. I do have a good amount, like a decent amount of additional mods on top of COBBLEVERSE. However, you are not allowed to like mass distribute. That's the key word, mass distribute modifications of Cobbleverse without their permission. Which, from what my experience, the developers have been basically rejecting every request to modify Cobbleverse and distribute on a mass basis. So the only thing I can do is that I can recommend you mods to download yourself and add to your own world. But I've been kind of on the fence of making a video idea about it, just because it does seem the Cobbleverse developers don't really like that idea. Do you bug when deleting waypoint or using teleport ability after updating and get this bug? Tanoki, I need... What version of Cobbleverse are you on? Because I know the reason for one of those, and the second one I might know the reason for. So just let me know what version of Cobbleverse you're on, and what launcher as well. Donnie D1, congratulations on finding a wishing star. Make sure you break out a diamond pickaxe. A lot of people break with an iron pickaxe and they lose it and they have to find another one, which sucks. I'm not too sure. You know, I help a lot of people V, so I might not particularly remember, but I'm glad that whatever I helped you with did turn out to be good. Show us everything. Okay, I can show you all the additional mods I have for Cobblemon related just in a sec. Let me catch up with the chat. You're on latest version right now. Okay, latest version 1.7.42 should fix the bug that crashes you when you delete waystones. That shouldn't be a thing anymore. If that is still occurring for you, maybe my suggestion is to update your waystone mod to the current one, to the most latest one, but just the waystone mod. Yeah, I was pretty sure that I saw the deleting waystone mod or crashing fixed after this recent update, so I'm not too sure about that. If you are talking about using your Pokemon's ability like this to teleport, you cannot do this anymore. The new updates of Waystone just kind of like changed the framework a little bit, and now it's no longer compatible with Cobblemon integrations, which is what let us do this in the first place. And just as a reminder, this is the Cobblemon. This mod, Cobblemon integrations, it adds that button to your Pokemon's ability screen, and this mod has not been updated for a while. So unless they drop an update sometime in the future, this mod is no longer compatible with the Waystones mod. Now I do keep it around because it does still work with Jade. You can see on the top here, right? So I do keep it around, but using this, it no longer works. Okay. Shattered Starlight. Is it possible to change the Pokeball your Pokemon is captured in? In the base Cobbleverse, you cannot. But there are some add-ons that you can do, or that you can include into your mod pack that does change your Pokeball. Now, if you didn't want to do that and you had commands, what you could do, like, okay, like Alakazam here, Poke Edit 2, my Alakazam is slot number 2, and I could do Pokeball equals, and then like I can do like, you know, Master Ball, and then you can see the symbol on the side changed, right? And of course, I didn't catch an Abra with a Master Ball, you know, so. This is how you would do it with commands. If you're looking for a survival way, unfortunately, there's no integrated Cobbleverse way to do it. It's not even in Cobblemon either. You'd have to add additional mod. I'm not too exactly sure about what mod would be the best. I don't know if this counts like modifications because you're playing the official Cobbleverse with more additional mods. They attack you if you distribute. Okay. So Pluto or Paulo. Regarding that question. The developers do not, just in general, do not like, of course, okay, here's like, it's kind of like a gray area, right? Because, of course, when you download the mod pack, you can kind of do whatever you want with it. They can't stop you. They can't enforce it, right? But there's a lot of permissions they had to obtain from the model creators, the add-on creators, all the different mods to be included in a mod pack. And whenever you make a mod pack, you do have to actually ask every single mod creator, mod author, model update, like model creator, if you can include their property into your mod pack, right? And once you get all those permissions, then you can distribute it. By making your own mod pack, you did not get those individual permissions from all those creators, right? And also, adding in your own mods kind of just puts you in your own territory because, you know, we cannot verify if your mods that you add in are compatible with all the mods that are already in COBBLEVERSE. So just adding mods in general, we end up not usually helping people who like radically add all these mods, whether it's like gameplay differences or just pure number of mods that they add. We just end up not helping that because it's just like, okay, we don't have the experience of all this exact combination of mods to see why you're having this problem, you know? So there's the troubleshooting aspect that we have to deal with. There's the permission aspect we have to deal with, you know? All I can do as a creator is just, hey, I like this mod. You can add it safely from my experience. And I think this would be a good quality of life change. Sometimes there are mods that are obviously would be a good fit for COBBLEVERSE, but then they don't have the permissions from the author. You know, that's just how it is, right? But there's nothing stopping you from using it for your own personal thing, right? There's a difference between mass distributing and just downloading it from your own self, okay? So that's what I'll say about that. Okay, no problem, Tanuki. V, what happens if you press the button now? It just crashes the game. It like COBBLEVERSE integration does not work with Waystones anymore. It will just crash the game. I use a mod called Ball Switch to change the ball. Yes, I think I did see that one. I just, like I said, I can't confidently, like it's not good for me to confidently recommend mods that I haven't tested myself. So, but I did see that mod floating around in Discord. I don't know if it's on Modern or Curse Forge or both. So there's that. Did you beat Elite 4 in Kanto? I did. I've played COBBLEVERSE maybe like 7 times through now, and this would be my 8th playthrough. So yeah, I have been to Kanto every single time to get to other regions, of course. Okay, Chidera really wants me to show the additional mods I have. To be honest, I might not have too much additional, but let's see. I have this auto run mod, so that it makes it so that I think in multiplayer this is not a problem, but I have this auto run mod that just I press a button and it runs, and this works with mounts. Okay, so that's that. COBBLE info. This is what I showed earlier, but this allows you to search up Pokemon into your REI, JEI, or whatever recipe you use. Or I guess these 3: REI, EMI, JEI. And it shows you on the side, it gives you a lot of information about them. I love using it for stats and moves inside the game. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see. Spawn alerts. Unfortunately, this mod is no longer being updated as per 2 months ago, I think. But it is a great mod. I'm gonna have to look into more whether like which one I'm gonna switch to eventually. But this one is near and dear to my heart. I've been using it ever since I started playing COBBLEVERSE. A bunch of, I mean, just type in COBBLE1 spawn and like there's like 5 mods that come up. You should just try whichever one you like and use that. COBBLE1 integrations. This one I mainly use for the Jade interaction with COBBLE1. I used to use it for the Waystones too, but like I just went over, it's broken. Okay, Distant Horizons. This is my personal mod. You will need a stronger computer to run this, but this is what gives me the nice little backgrounds here, right? This I like to use it for my videos, just to make my stream look better. Here's what it looks like if I turned it off. It's just like, it's way, I mean, it's not bad, right? But you add a shader, you add Distant Horizons, and boy, it just looks nice. It just looks so good. Yeah, the one that sees the Pokemon stats when you look at them is Jade. This is Cobblemon integrations plus Jade. Jade is also the mod at the top that shows me what block I'm looking at. Okay, so Jade is like a fabric version of the Whala mod. What am I looking at? And you add Cobblemon integrations, and it works on your Cobblemon. All right, let's keep going. So there's Jade add-ons. I use flashbacks the way I record. Gamma utils is how I keep up the stream lit up for the world lit up for the stream. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have a crazy amount of add-ons, but I do have add-ons, you know. Let's see. And yeah, I guess that's probably it. I don't like I said, I like to keep my experience pretty close to vanilla COBBLEVERSE, so I'm not advertising features that aren't in there already, you know what I mean? What stars do you usually pick during your playthroughs? In all 8 of my playthroughs, including this one, I've always picked Piplup. But I'm just biased, that's all. I'm just biased to Piplup. Alright. Before I lose my train of thought, I did want to make Calm Mind and Shadow Ball my Sylveon, and then we can get to leveling. Also, I don't know how many of you have seen my new videos, but Okie Dokie, the Okie Dokie farm, it got nerfed. So if you were relying on that, then and you update to a new version, well, you gotta adapt. Or you just buy it, you just get more Okie Dokies. That's also an option. I mean, number-wise, is actually pretty huge. Because Okie Dokie, yeah, it's now... Here, actually, let me show on the decks here. Because now, Okie Dokie drops are 2 to 3, 25% chance to drop 2 to 3. All these have also gotten nerfed as well. But rare candies used to be 100%, 2 to 6. And then so your ceiling was a lot higher. Now, I mean, yeah, I think it's a pretty big nerf, but there's no replacement for Okie Dokie. So Okie Dokie will still remain a top tier pasture farm. It just won't be as good as, you know, it just won't be as good as what it used to be. All right, let's make I need to get another ghost gem. Oh, wrong place. Am I gonna make any full builds? I'm not that much of a creative person. I'm more of a functional person. So I could make a house at the minimum, but I don't think I'll be making like any big builds, if that's what you're asking. Let's make some more plates before I run out. Let's see. Sorry, let me catch up with stream here. Yes, this store, Jade, this store terminal is for all these chests. I actually am recently starting to use this. I'm not that great at using this, but it is a great, if you know how to make Tom's Simple Storage mod works, it is super nice for just a clean interface with your inventory. I would recommend putting time into learning this. Let's see. If you want a mod that makes the game look better, you should add grassier grass. Okay, I low-key hate foliage, so I'll look at your recommendation and see how I feel about it. But a lot of times, like, you can see this area, I just clear the grass. I low-key hate how grass looks. So I guess if it makes it look better, I'll keep it. Then I still know it works. In the process of catching 16 game goes for the money farm. Okay, good luck with that. Why I got kicked trying to delete Waystone. You should update your COBBLEVERSE to the latest 1.7.42. That should get fix that. Are they ever gonna make Zygarde easy to get? Because not being able to spawn the course stuff with snacks is annoying, and also sells barely anywhere. And I saw a user reply to you saying that you could disable the blacklist. That's also my recommendation. But of course, if you don't want to do that, I totally understand. That's up to you. The way that Zygarde is farmed was made by the... So, like, if we look at, like, Zygarde Cell, right? Cobblemon Mega Showdown. The current process to get all the Zygarde components is from the Cobblemon Mega Showdown mod, right? So, to modify that, they would have to... I feel like they would have to ask Mega Showdown or add in their own way of getting these cells in cores. So that's the only answer I can give you in terms of, like, will they make Zygarde easier? Because I do agree Zygarde is probably one of the most grind intensive Pokemon in the pack right now. The template for the TM is annoying. I've gone through stacks ago to use a recommended team. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, my music. Let's see. You still need to get the materials for Pokemon Snack to actually catch them, so I think it'd be funner to go with it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I like Pokesnacks a lot. And anyways, to get most of the ultra rares, to like feasibly get most of the ultra rares in a, you know, sittable amount of time, you need an enchanted golden apple, which I think is a good balancing thing. I know a lot of people don't like that some of my methods are very enchanted golden apple heavy, but I kind of, you know, I think that if the grind comes out from if the grind from getting legendaries is too faceted, meaning you need to get Pokemon that can actually catch the legendary, and then you need to grind for enchanted golden apple to get the legendary, I think that is a good grind. Like, I think it feels balanced to me, at least. Oh guys, you guys are talking a lot today. I love it, but I feel like I'm not playing as much because I keep reading chat. Any errors when updating to latest? I did successfully port this stream world because the last time I streamed in this world was 1.7.31, and I was able to get it all the way through 1.7.40, 41, and 42. So I think you could be fine for updating your world. Just make sure you do it properly. My recommendation for updating the world, and maybe I'll make a video for this since a lot of people tend to ask, but my recommendation is to re-download fresh a COBBLEVERSE and keep your current COBBLEVERSE version, you know, intact. Don't overwrite it. Make a new profile for the new COBBLEVERSE, and then make a copy of your world so you don't lose it. Put it into the new COBBLEVERSE and load it up. That's my recommendation. Your chest does have to be together for the terminal. That's correct. or you can connect it through some of the pipes as well. That's also an option. There's also to get shiny dagger when you put it in the machine. Restart 10-minute wait and get a shiny. I think yes, you should be able to get shinies from the restoration machine. I believe so. Doesn't Eternatus take like 999? Eternatus takes 527 particles to particles. Eternatus takes 527 Galar particles to achieve him. You need 500 to break him out of his cocoon, and then you need 27, or you need 3 Galar blocks, which is 27 particles to make the radar to find him in the first place. If you already found a cocoon and you just need to open the cocoon, then you need 500. But generally, I say 527 is what you need to get. 527 particles is what you need for Eternatus. There's a mod making Chan Golden Apples craftable. Yes, you can do that if you'd like. I can't recommend that because it's not in the base COBBLEVERSE. I can't just be like, oh, make your enchanted golden apples, right? But if you and your friends want that experience to be able to craft enchanted golden apples for your Pokédex, that's totally fine. I'm not judging anybody. The only issue I noticed is that people need to know that the snack in the southeast corner of the chunk can be frustrating if they don't have cheats enabled. Yeah. Yeah. The southeast thing is something I realized maybe 7 to 8 months ago, and it's pretty. I've been trying to make. I'm trying to get more awareness about that fact, but I still get a lot of people who, you know, of course, understandably, they don't know about it first time. They haven't viewed any of the COBBLEVERSE content. It makes sense. I love COBBLEMON so much. I am very happy to hear that. To not waste an EGAP. Yeah, I understand you, Jade. Use Fortune 3. Yes, Fortune is compatible with the Galar particles, so make sure you do that. Is Okidoki still good? It is good. It just got nerfed. So, okay, V is basically answering the question for me. Thank you, V. I think you should start a COBBLEMON server. I support the idea. I would love to see it happen. If I ever do start a server, I will of course make an announcement. But that's a big if. I already feel like I am too busy to start a Discord server, and then if I have to figure out how to manage and moderate a COBBLEVERSE server on top of that, it feels pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, maybe for me to be able to do that, I need to not have to work, because I'm pretty much busy in my entire week. I'm pretty much busy 5 days a week. The way that I work, any day I work, I pretty much, that day's gone. And then so I only have 2 days to myself, and then I have to spend either one day with like either I do things for myself, or I use both of those days to do content. And that's unfortunately the reason why I don't upload as much as I want to. Hey, wondering, you're asking for the before and after percentages for Okidoki. You should check out my recent video where I've gone through all the changes, which includes the Okidoki nerf, and I do show a before and after of the, it's towards the end of the video. I think it's the very last change I talk about, actually, but it does show the before and after percentages for Okidoki. I think it's pretty significant. But if you have enough Okidokis already, then it should be no problem. No problem, Miran. Alright, guys, I need to lock in. I keep looking at chat too much. I'm gonna look away from chat to lock in on making some of these templates here. So, I think I need, no, goes above, yeah, okay, this one's fine. I need an emerald. I need Shadow Ball, which is a snowball. It's in this chest. the shadow ball. I need target block. That's a vanilla item, isn't it? Hay bale. Do I even have that? Hay. Wheat. Okay. Redstone's in my inventory already. Target. Boom. Come on. No, I'll add both of these to my Sylveon. There you go. Random quick attack. Replace Swift. Yeah, obvious. Answer there. No. You guys can keep chatting. You guys keep chatting. I literally, if I just keep talking to you guys, I'm not gonna be playing the game. But keep chatting. Go ahead. I made Shadow Ball for Alakazam. I just gave it to Sylveon. I'm trying to have them both. I'm trying to have both of them viable for the Sabrina gym. So if there's any way for Mash to be active when I'm far away from home. So the chunk does need to be loaded for these to work. Okay. What? Oh. So what I can tell you. Okay. There are two ways to do it. Okay, I'll say three. There's three ways to do it. You either need to add a external mod to keep your chunks loaded, a chunk loader mod. Second is that a vanilla way to chunk load is the Nether Portal chunk loader. You should look it up on YouTube, and then there's plenty of guides on how to do that. The third way is if you, let me see. Yeah, you can. There's a command to do this instead. So let me do this. And let me also do this. Maybe it's minimap. Chunk grid. Oh, let's make the chunk grid yellow. And that pops out. Okay. So let's say I want to have these loaded. I'll show you the command way to do it, right? Let's say I want to have these loaded. Then I can just go from here. I'm an amethyst here. And we force load. Add, and then do these coordinates, and I'll go all the way to the other like box of my rectangle, or the other corner of my rectangle, and then I want to keep that loaded, right? So I'll do like right here, and I'll do force load, bam bam, and then yeah. So it's only saying that because I already have these loaded through commands. Use money in the bottom right corner when playing alone. I do use the money. I actually used it to buy some stuff earlier. Can you throw a purple? Okay, the Ender Pearl chunk loader does not work in COBBLEVERSE. And also in the versions that it does work in, the Ender Pearl only does one singular chunk. So you'd have to do it for every single chunk of every farm that you have. The Nether Portal does do a I think how it works is like the chunk that's in is like always loaded, and it does like it has a radius of chunks that are loaded around that center one. I think that's how the Nether Portal chunk loader works. All right, so I will need to, let's see. XP candy. Yeah, skulk, right? Oh, what? How do you? Okay, well, let's do this first. Lots of beans. Alright, now I have to think about level grinding, which I could use the rare candies in there right now, but I low-key do not like using rare candies early. Just because it takes more XP to get the layer levels, right? So it's more efficient to use XP candies later. I also think about when am I gonna make a berry farm, because I do need to do that at some point. All right. We're gonna use. We need to get rid of that. I mean, that's not as bad. Charm is like good setup. I want to have Surf, Ice Beam. We can try to get Roost on Piplup. I think Kilowatcher should have Roost, yep. So I should plant some Revival Herbs to get a chance to do a Mirror Herb. Here, let's actually where should I plant my Revival Herbs? I only need a couple. I do like right here. I need to make some mulch. Let's see. Where is it? Surprise mulch. I need glistering melon. So I need a... Okay, I need some stuff first. You won quick ball at Kyogre. Congratulations. That's pretty hype. Paper? Nope. I have paper in my backpack. Rod and flesh I need to buy. Dirt. There's paper. Dirt should be in here. Oh, I have a lot of dirt in there already. I need a rod and flesh and a bone meal. I have bone meal already. My bone blocks. This is how that works, right? And then what do we do? And then I just need zombie raw and flesh. Max IVs, nice. Was it shiny as well? When Culver updates to 1.8, I'm not too sure. I don't have a great read on that. I think they're working on Unova right now, so I'll see what they decide to do if they want to release Unova before or after Cobble 1.8. But I think Cobble 1.8 is gonna come before Unova, if I'm gonna be honest. I need a melon. I don't think I have a melon. I don't know if there's the farm store, Lickin' store, then they would probably have melon. Just XP. Ah, I don't have it. Okay. Let's see. Why do I feel like I have melon seeds? Let me see. It'd be funny if I ever had melons. I have melon seeds. That's what it is. Let's do it right here. Oh shit. I have to wait for it, don't I? Yeah, okay. Well, it's chunk loaded, so it'll be okay. I'll just keep. Let's keep everything in the same place. Yeah, no melons in here. Nope, nope. Okay. Mirror Herb will come later. That's fine. Mirror Herb will come later. I need to level up these two. I think Kilowatcher on Choice Scarf is okay for now for the Electro Ball boost. Oh, just so that, you know, it's not confirmed, but I actually have been hearing the possibility of Gimme Ghoul farms getting nerfed. So just be on your toes regarding that, I suppose. Okay. Oh, I knew that reaction was gonna come. Yeah, there've been quite a bit of people in the Discord flexing their monies and attributing this to Gimme Ghouls, and let's just say that the developers have noticed. They have noticed, so you can blame those people flexing in the Discord. I'm gonna teleport to Sabrina. I want to see what's around her area before the economy crashes. Let's see what's in this area here. Woodland Mansion. Where's that Woodland Mansion? Here it is. So this is like a natural woodland mansion, which is really good. If you know anything about woodland mansions and you've watched it. Oi! Uh-oh. I would like that to not spread, actually. Wait, this is spreading really fast. Game rule. That's spreading quite fast. Oh, I'm waterlogged. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. No! Save the forest! Oh, shoot. It's a lost cause. I have to go to the outer edges. Okay, actually, we're gonna solve the source first. No! I kind of don't want it to spread to the mansion, which is why I'm trying my best to take it out here. Let's see, if you try to use where did my water go? What the? If you try to use this on a leaf block, it's gonna waterlog. So I have to use on these. Sorry, Magnuson. You're gonna have to tank some for me. This might be a lost cause, I can't lie. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, I didn't. No, why'd it have to be right next to the Woodland Mansion? Okay, hold on. Let's control the fire. Oh my, it's lost, it's lost. I think this forest is gone. Oh, I can't. Bro, even the wildlife is getting affected. Look at that. Okay, I think I got this side. Honestly, if it... Oh, nope. Hold on. Looks like that's good now, right? Honestly, if it doesn't go towards the Woodland Mansion, I'm okay. Everything else can go. And it won't affect the spawning or anything. I just like the Woodland Mansion being there. Okay. We stopped on this side. Oh, what a wreck. What a wreck this place is. Honestly, that's not gonna spread anywhere. Holy, it's going up now. The lush cave exposed. What are those side quests we're doing here? Save the natural ecosystem. You know, I usually don't care when forest burns. But this forest is different. Okay, I think we got it. Alright, sorry about that. Are you excited for the next Cobblemon update? I'm pretty hyped. I mean, I think generally the Cobblemon team has not missed on an update, so I have pretty good faith in them to deliver on this one. Okay, for a special snack for Okie Dokie, go to the Pasture Loot video, and go to the end. Okie Dokie is the final Pokemon I talk about in the video, and I show how to get him as well. So that's my recommendation for you. Yeah, I can't help COBBLEVERSE users because COBBLEVERSE is not officially on T-Launcher. GTA 6 or Cobblemon 1.8? I played a fair share of GTA 5. But I don't know. I guess both would be pretty hyped to me. How much dirt do I have? 128 dirt. Let me see. I think I'm gonna get this started here. Let's do in this chunk right here. This is a better chunk. Yeah, that's good. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, this is gonna be the start of the the Ditto platform here. But I'm not gonna make it yet. I just started the pillar because I was right next to it anyways. I wonder if I've encountered any deep darks. Alright, Shadow Starlight. I want to see why your Ditto platform doesn't work. Because I have a feeling, and this is not targeted at you, but I have a feeling that people who are doing my Ditto guide were not listening to what I was saying and were just following what I was doing. That's my guess. Okay, the other thing, maybe, okay, this is not your fault, but is your Pokesnack in the southeast corner of the platform? Full birch blocks is also another thing, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in the video. I said that you gotta use full wood blocks instead of the slabs. Sorry, I say back. We could use a shop Jason to sell every item in the game. Forget a bit cheaty. Just wondering how min-max must my team be in order to beat the Elite Four. I beat the Hoenn Elite Four, which is a double battle and has legendaries with 3 unevolves and 3 other non-legendaries. It was Cloyster, Pelipper, Gyarados, Lotad, Psyduck, and Piplup. 3 of them were unevolved. And I was able to beat the Hoenn champion. So I don't think you need that great of a team. You just need a team that has a clear win condition and that responds properly to the opposing Pokemon. No, you do not need a min-max. You do not need a min-max against this Elite Four. I don't think you need a min-max against anything in this game. The only min-max reason is to PvP. Like so far, I've gotten up to I'm trying to prepare, and when I say that, I mean I haven't done anything yet. But I am in the works of preparing for Sabrina. Every gym leader I've fought against so far did not need any sort of min-maxing or anything like that. Alright, I'm gonna go to the trial chamber here. I am trying to see if I'm anywhere close to like a deep dark or something like that. You can start a new save if you want if you haven't been in the game in a while. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see. Doesn't look like I'm terribly close to a deep dark, which is really unfortunate. I wanted to get some Skulk. We have to look deeper here. Okay. That's a lot. What the? Oh, there you go. It's lagging. Thank you, Yuki, for the kind words on the content. I try my best. You miss when they used to sell rare candies? Yeah, that's why Okie Dokie has been the meta. I suppose I might make. I just need to make sure that the devs are okay with me recommending mods to add, because you know, since I help them and all, but I would be interested in making a video for that. Moonblast is such a good ability. Oops. What did I just replace? Okay, that's fine. Cuisine is in the mod pack already. Battle items, quality light. Yeah. Yeah, just figure out what you like. It looks like you know what you're doing. I might just fight Sabrina like this. I don't need a full level 60 team to beat her. Alright. I might start with Sylveon, Light Screen, and Calm Mind to Shadow Ball. I'm hoping I can sweep from that. You need a change. Let's see. Light Screen as well. Tri-Attack's good. I think I'm gonna take off Screech for Discharge, and that should be all we need, to be honest. Yeah, I like everyone's resets. Let's leave with Sylveon. Oh, thank you V for the Ploop supporter. I appreciate that. Thanks for becoming a Ploop supporter. You're so green. Oh, what is this? Hold on. I don't know if I agree with these changes. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, there you go. Now it looks better. I was like, what am I looking at? Okay, this is way cleaner here. We're gonna start with Light Screen. Trick Room. Oh, what a setup. I'm gonna Calm Mind. I don't think I care about your Trick Room. We're real, but then someone add a Horror mod after and then start again. That is frightening. Welcome back to the stream, Harpel. Good to see you. I think one more would guarantee a Oko. I have how many turns of screen? I have 2 more turns of screens. If Sylveon had a leftovers, that'd be pretty nice. That was a little bit of a misplay from me. Just stalling out Trick Room here. This should be 1-hit KO. What? That doesn't? Okay, but Trick Room should be done, right? Okay, cool. So I should outspeed her. Hey, Ploop emoji. If you want access to the Ploop emojis, you can consider putting $1 into the channel. You have a lot of these custom made emojis here for the channel. I see, Jade. I see the confusion there. Okay. I definitely should. Let's see. I should definitely outspeed, right? Wasn't there an option for speed battle extras? Wasn't there like a speed thing? Speed range. There you go. Is that display stage? Oh, I don't like that. I prefer that. Turn counter. Okay, I don't mind that. Pop up. Sure. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I don't know if, oh. Okay. I'll have to, I don't like how they're overlapping. I'll have to look around with these config options. What was that called? Suppress mega gimmick usage tracker. What's this thing on the side? Okay, that's fine. I should one shot here. Barrier? Isn't that physical? Oh, it's defense. What are you doing? Amazing purchase would buy again. It isn't a one shot, even with three stat boosts? Okay, let's see. Is there any way to bring villager to my base using happy gas in the middle of Minecraft? I'll show you how to bring your villagers. I don't know about happy gas though. This is the stat changes HUD. I just don't like how it's on top. Oh, here you go. If it could be like horizontal, I'd be happy with that. But it's kind of like, if you know anything about tangents and like art and stuff like that. I hate how this is horizontal display and this is also horizontal display. I'm about to beat Sabrina with one Pokemon. There you go. Like the gym leaders are not that hard, guys. You just need a good loadout, good roster. Here's the Sabrina badge. All right, this is skill swap, which is quite frankly not anything I need. Put up there though. All right, next one. Blaine, fire type. Okay, so we're putting this guy in the front, putting this guy in the front, and I think that should be good. If anyone could learn rain dance, and I guess I also want to teach. I want to teach people to surf. I doubt surf is in here. I don't remember it being in here. Oh, it is here. Okay, I'll just do that. There's surf. I just want that 90-100 straight off the bat, you know what I mean? Terra Blast. How do I Terra Blast? Now, I mean, actually, I don't have any gimmicks right now, so I'll skip on that. But I do usually like putting Terra Blast on Piplup. Yeah, let's look at that real quick. I feel like I could go straight to Blaine. Blaine's a nether, right? Let's see, I want... Wait, why? Why is this guy over here? What the heck? Join your brethren. Oh, you know what's up? Watermelon. So, why am I making this? Good question. I am currently making mystery mulch. Oops, what am I doing? I'm currently making mystery mulch to randomize these here. Or this is called surprise mulch. I always call it mystery mulch for some reason. The reason for that is I want to get a mirror herb. I saw it. I got a mirror herb. Okay. Now, what's this thing that says the mirror herb? Great question. We currently have a Piplup that really likes to move Roost. And I'm probably going to replace it with Charm here. Okay. So, let's do this. Give it that. And I'm going to put both my Piplup and my Kilowattrel inside this pasture here. Give it a little bit. Oh. Okay, hold on. That is usually a good sign, though. That's just telling me that something happened with the mirror herb. So, I am guessing that something happened with the mirror herb, which is why that crashed. And I should be looking at Roost here. There's Roost. Piplup did not know Roost before. So that's a good way to add in egg moves for your team. I'm glad you noticed. Rival herb, white herb, pepper flower. I do need to make a farm for the other Calmon stuff later. Like I still need a farm with all the berries. I'm kind of lacking on that. Do I really care about 3 nuggets? I was contemplating throwing these away. Just put it in here. Okay. So we're gonna look for Blaine. So we can type in Blaine. Cinnabar glasses. We need some choice specs. 2 blaze rods. I don't think I have any remaining blaze rods, right? Yeah, I put it in the powder. Let's go to department store. Oh, wrong one. Family soup. Okay. 2 blaze rods. We need magma cream. That we can't just straight up buy. Yeah, it's cheaper to buy it. 4, I think. Tinted, which needs 8 amethyst. I might already have tinted actually. Actually, no, I don't. You know why? I know why I don't have it. Because you can see that's tinted right there, but I didn't complete it. That means I don't have enough. So I need to go. Oh, that's really funny that sup fam gets auto translate to family soup for me. What's up, Jay? How you doing? Let's I have amethyst here. Damn. If I could find stable eye, that'd be pretty nice. Wise glasses. Loki, isn't wise glasses a oops. Isn't wise glasses a bad item? Nope, I'm lying. I'm a liar. 2 glass. Surely I have 2 glass. I have glasses. Does this go into anything? No. Black glasses. No, it isn't anything. Okay. Is glass in here? No. Wow, I don't have anything. Sand? Maybe in here. Ah, there you go. 3 glass. Wise glasses. Oh, it's 2 glass. Oh, okay, okay. And 2, and 2, 3 iron. Bam. We want to make wide glasses. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. And bam. Choice specs. And now choice specs into... We got everything but the tinted glass. Here's the 4 of these. Oh, I need to clear this from my inventory. Okay. A little more space in here. Bam, bam. And I think tinted glass is all we need now. Oh, sorry, tinted glass. Yeah. Lawn bases. That's a good way to say it. Thank you for the follow, Patrick. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna go... Let's see. Let me see if I can spot out a little amethyst node. There's one there. Actually, when I go to the trial chamber here, we're on -18. This is -43, this is -40, -25. There's some nearby us. Let's see if we can find a way out here. -32, so we'd have to go deeper. I should really invest in an enchantment table. Done the iron, but I will collect redstone. Alright. Oh, diamonds. Oh, that's a lot of diamonds. Do I have any fortune? I do. Fortune 2 is... Wow, that's probably one of the biggest diamond veins I've... Wow, that's a gigantic vein of diamonds. What the heck? This... I'm not trying to go... this is -43, this is -40. Okay, we can go down a little bit. I went the wrong way. -35, -20. I think this leads me to a... We go this way. Now, one problem I could see is that I'm gonna do all this work to get to an amethyst geode, and then there's gonna be like no crystals that spawn or anything. Make it 37. Make it 25. Alright, after I do hit this amethyst geode, I would need to use the restroom. I'll be back after that. Hey Patrick, what's up? Just saw you followed recently. How you doing? So according to the map, I should be seeing a amethyst geode soon. Block of amethyst looks clear. Don't break that one. Don't break that one either. Oh. Okay, let's get our fortune out here. Oh! Oops. I always didn't bring anything important. I should try to catch some stable eye. I can't lie. $52 amethyst? I'm happy with that. I'm super happy with that. I forgot I was gonna make that. Guess fine. Cinema glasses for Blaine. Nice, nice. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna collect some amethyst blocks here. I'm doing alright. I'm chilling on stream. Just hanging out with everyone who's choosing to watch today, which I'm very grateful for. We beat Sabrina earlier, and then now we're making our way to beat Blaine. I think if I get a stack of amethyst, this should be good for any future spawning purposes. There you go. Good cobble de-sleep as well. Let's put it in the blocks here. Gravel. Would you do content creation full-time if given the chance? I probably, yeah, I probably would. I mean, my full-time job involves saving people's lives in a capacity. Oh, I won't go any further than that. But I think full-time creation would be pretty cool. I would love to do that. I also do love my current job too. So it's like maybe I'd like to work that job less just because it is a little bit stressful. But yeah, I mean, I think both are pretty fun for me. I should actually I might put a waste in here. And then let's name it I don't know. Let's name it Amethyst. Alright. Let's make the map. I wonder if I have an empty map. Or if I use all those. I want to use all my empty maps. Let's make a compass. Map. Sugarcane. Paper. Okay. Oh, I should get some auto sugarcane going, right? Also, let's sell the sacks. I do actually need to use the restroom. I keep putting it off. Okay, that should be good. On my API department store, I use the restroom. 200k, easy. Okay, you're back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Does Villager Farm work on COBBLEVERSE? What is Villager Farm? Please explain further. You know who's being troublesome to spawn? Zarud. Zarud? I think I kind of remember Zarud being difficult. I might agree with that. Okay, let's see. Like a villager spawner? I think that should be fine. You just have to make sure that the villager spawner works for Minecraft 1.21.1. That's all. Okay, right now, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I wonder if I could get a little creative here. Here's a thought. Here's a vision. Actually, is there any vision that's needed? Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm kind of thinking to myself right now. Basic magnet upgrade. Okay. Let's do it like this then. Water, glass bottles, right? Glass bottles. There you go. Okay, I think this is how you do it. Yeah, I see. Okay. Oh, you can't. Okay, whoops. Okay. I was mistaken, but I do need mud blocks for later, so that's fine. In that case, I'll just do normal one. I'm gonna do this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll add this here. Should be good. Essential. Essential farms. For COBBLEVERSE, maybe I would highly recommend the Gimme Gold farm for money. I would recommend getting pasture farms with Okidoki and Archaludon. I would have a milk tank for milk. So that's money, that's iron, that's XP. I think you should get a berry farm. I'm about to make a berry farm in this area somewhere, this flat area. Not too sure where yet. So I'm thinking. I do need. Let's do 8 observers. Observers. I will need some pistons as well. Thanks to Con. Have you been to the end yet? Not in this world. I have not been to the end in this world yet. And I won't do so until I'm ready to catch that shiny Rayquaza, which I will never use after that. But I do want to catch it. Did I do that wrong? What? What is infested cobblestone? What the heck? Oh, did something get corrupted in here? Or maybe... Wow, I guess something might have gotten corrupted in here. What's infested cobblestone? I'm just gonna switch that for normal cobblestone, I can't lie. I'm thinking that's just normal cobblestone for some reason. The End Dragon is the only way to get Shiny Cruise in COBBLEVERSE, isn't it? As far as in a Sky Tower is Shiny Locked. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah, I know it's the one that spawned Silverfish. I just don't know what it was supposed to be. Because I definitely did not mind stacks on stacks of corrupted or Silverfish cobblestone, I mean. Hey Ploop, I'm from Brazil and I've only been I want to ask why you aren't making videos anymore. I miss them. I'm hooked. I did release a video recently. Well, I'm sorry if I'm not uploading them fast enough. I don't even know if you can even understand me if you're using a translator right now, but I am trying to upload as fast as like at a decent amount. I can finally do this now. There you go. Peak. I think this advance is gonna go all the way out here. The collection ends here. Because it's 1, 2, 3. It goes here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if this is 3 sugarcane here, which is totally fine. Then 1, 2, 3. Maybe one right here. I will make this beautiful later. I do also have a full-time job. Thank you for pointing that out. Is there any XP farm or just trade with villagers for EXP bottle? You can trade with villagers and they give out XP. Like, for example, these guys here. I'll just get a bunch of my string. And then they give me XP right there. That's one level. So that's one way to get XP. You also get XP whenever your Pokemon gets XP, I think. Yes, you do have to get... Yeah, you do have to make a platform on top of a mansion. That's my recommendation. If you want the specifics on how to do that, then you can refer to my ultimate breeding video, where I even make a step-by-step tutorial on how to farm for Ditto. What country am I from? I don't know. I don't know what country I'm from. maybe I'm not gonna say. Maybe we'll get there when we cross that road. How about that? Let's see. Hey, Blue, just wanted to thank you for the guys on Pokemon songs. Hope you keep them up. I will. So, here's my timeline right now for content, okay? I'm currently actively working on the Johto Ho instructor video. And then I'm going to release... After that, I will make Pokesnack videos. I'm going to try to hit Tapu Lele, the Tapus. I want to hit all the... What are they called? Forces of nature. They're the Tornadus, Landorus, Enamorus, those guys, Thunderous. I want to get those 4. I want to get the Loyal Trio, including Pecharunt. What am I missing? I know people have been asking for Ultra Beasts and all the Paradox. There's so many Ultra Beasts and Paradox. I will get to them eventually. I don't know how... For Paradox, I'll probably split into 2 videos. One's gonna be the future Pokemon, and one's gonna be the past Pokemon. For the Ultra Beasts, maybe I'll whip it out in 2 parts. We'll see. We'll see. But I guess when I do eventually go back to Pokesnacks, I want to do Tapus. I know Tapus are pretty good for battle relevancy. I'm going to do the Loyal Trio. I'm going to do the Forces of Nature. Those 3, not sure about that order, but I do want to approach them. I also might do I might start going to non-legendaries. So that might be you know, like a Tyranitar, you know, Larvitar, Salamence. I know a lot of people are asking for Dratini, you know. I want to get those Pokemon, those non-legendaries. A lot of people have been asking for Eternal Floette. I don't know when I'm gonna... I actually do already have a method to get Eternal Floette, but I don't know when I'll make the video for that. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll make Eternal Floette, since ZA is the most recent game. Maybe I'll release Eternal Floette after my Johto Hoenn. That kind of sounds like a good plan to me. I might do that. But I need to include other things with Eternal Floette. It can't just be Eternal Floette, you know? The video is going to be like 4 minutes long. I could do Eternal Floette with the Pseudos, maybe. Rattata Pokesnack when? Damn, that might, I don't know if I can make one for that one. That one's pretty hard. I have a lot of different accents. I don't know if I really have an accent. My parents did not speak English, so... or at least when they first came over here, so... I'll give you that much. I'm not... My parents are... I'm first, Well, what did he call that? Second generation? I'm second generation? My parents are first generation? So, yeah. GS Ball, yeah. GS Ball, that's for Celebi? Right? And I think you get that by defeating Red. That is, spawns in by the structure. are you doing over there? I do need 8 regular pistons. You know what? Why don't I'm just gonna make it 3. I'm gonna make it 6 total. Okay, yeah. By 6. I might have that reversed. $24, right? No, I'm gonna need 18. Oh, shoot, it should be the other way around. Actually, I've not made a regular vanilla farm in a while. And 2. And bam. So I need 6 redstone. Okay, that should be good. All right. So, Blaine needs me to go to the Nether, right? So I got my farms going. I'll let that AFK for a little bit. Pretty sure you could place sugarcane on mud as long as they're... Yeah, you could, right? But the whole point... So, I had misremembered and thought that if you have a mud block, then you don't need the water, right? Obviously, I was wrong. The main purpose of the mud is so that it's a lower height block. So, mud... Okay, maybe it's not lower block, but... I think the item sinks in there. Yeah, it sinks in a little bit, and it lets you hopper through the ground. And that's the whole point of mud in these farms. I thought that the mud counted as a water source for the sugarcane, but since I have the magnet upgrade for the chest, I don't need the mud mechanic for that. Okay. Sufficiency is super good. I agree. I 100% agree with you. Yeah. That's why I just figured. I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's not actually... So the only way for hoppers to use it is the hitbox. Oh, Jade, I don't know if you're still here. Did I ever get to your villager question? I didn't, right? And then let us start making a nether cartography table while I wait for Jade. Nether bricks and paper. So I actually don't. I fairly positive I don't have nether bricks. I need 3 regular Pokeballs. How am I gonna get 3 regular Pokeballs? I'm gonna just have it. Okay, cool. I think the team we have right now, I should be fine to just defeat the... Okay, you're interested in moving villagers through, though they're already at my base. I don't want to use minecarts again. Okay, I have a way to do that. Let me wait for this real quick. Get 1 paper. I definitely messed that up, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, I didn't. I'm good. Okay. We'll have that. Super map. I'm gonna throw this away. Alright, let's go to a random village. Let me show you. Let's do the close one here. Do I have a villager to use? There's a Pokemon Center one. I might have just taken all of them here. Okay, there's some random villagers over here. Hey, how would you know how to import builds to Litmatica for schematics in COBBLEVERSE? Yeah. If you wanted to use Litmatica, then you just gotta download the Litmatica mod. Then you gotta download the schematic you want to use, and then yeah, you just use a stick to view. It's just like normal Litmatica but COBBLEVERSE. Unless you're asking about Litmatica specifically. Alright, if we want to easily move villagers... What's wrong with you guys? What the heck? I don't know if I'm going to be able to move these guys. Actually, let's do this. That's so interesting that carpets can block them like that. Alright. I want to move the villagers easily. I'm going to use a boat. Look, this is for horizontal, okay? That should be good, right? Yeah. Move them horizontally, I'll do this. Okay? I want to do both horizontal and vertical. I'm going to do this. And the lead does not get broken here. So like say, I want to put them on top. I'll go like this. And I want my boat back. So I'm gonna hit the boat without hitting them. There you go. Now they're up top. I want to see how they try to pathfind. Oh, are they gonna hurt themselves? Okay. I thought they would just jump off. Okay, Alfred. From what I remember with Litmatica, you gotta go to your .minecraft folder, or whatever instance. Are you using CurseForge or Modrinth? Whatever you use, go through that go through that launcher's interface to go into the folders. The folders will have your resource packs, your mod folder, your maps, your saves. That's the folder I'm looking for. There should also be a Litmatica folder, and you're gonna add your Litmatica file or your schematic in there. Let me see if I have one of my. Let's see, 1.7.30. It should be like a folder that says like schematics or something like that. Yeah. So the same, it's your .minecraft folder. It's the one with saves, resource packs, mods, data packs. That main Minecraft folder of your instance. You should also have a schematics folder. That's where you put all your Lematica files. Alright, now I've answered that question. We're gonna go to Nether. Resource lava. I got my glasses, wait. Oh, I don't have my my map. Hold on. That was almost bad. How am I gonna find the remaining paper since I planted the others? I wonder if I could just find some random sugarcane. That's my base over there. Yeah, of course. Happy you enjoy it. I gotta make the berry farm in my in this world as well. Who knew there was sugarcane right next to my base? Let's turn the borders off since it's kind of ugly. Nice. Okay, it turns out I did have sugarcane in my backpack already, so it's nice to know. I need. Oops. They look so similar. 6 of these. What? What did I just do? Oh my! I'm trolling. How did I just make 6 sugar? Oh, blast. Okay, that's so dumb. Oh, I don't have enough anymore. Oh god, that was so bad. Oh my goodness. Wait. Okay, I have just enough now. Saved. Saved by the sugarcane farm. Okay. I think that I did have a Kilowattrel, which is one of the faster Pokemon, but I would still go slow just in case because there is a limit to the lead range, you know. So I wouldn't push it too far. If you were trying to go on a fast Pokemon because you need to travel a long distance, I would recommend you using the Portal Scroll instead. So, I mean, actually, I'll just show. Yeah, let me show you real quick. I mean, I don't know if you know about this functionality. So, I have a waystone that says home right here, right? Villages. Let's go to some random city here, right? And I'm gonna find a villager I want to kidnap. And even if you do know what I'm going to show you, Min, this is helpful for anyone else who might have a similar question. So, okay, I want to kidnap this guy, right? I do. What profession is leather worker? So that's the cauldron here. I do want him to be unemployed. Leather worker's cauldron, right? Oh, but he's just turned to a fisher. Okay, so I use this scroll for the video. So actually, I'm not supposed to have this right now. But so I'll just use this now. I'm trying to see. Leatherworker is cauldron, right? I broke the cauldron. Let's see if I'm gonna find. Okay, here. I'm just gonna do this. It's not that deep for me. So villager. Spawn the villager. Put them in your boat. Put them in your boat. There you go. Okay. So use your portal scroll. And then, like, I want to transport him home, right? I can either go through here with the villager, or... Oops. I did not mean to do that. Return to portal. Oh, he's pushing me back. Escape. Okay. So, now I can lead him. Drag him through the portal. Follow him through. And then, yeah. There's now a villager. Now, I will say, I'm not gonna keep this guy because I cheated to get him. He can go somewhere else. Actually, let's take him back home. No, never mind. I'm not taking him home. He can go over here. There you go. But yeah, that's how I would transport villagers in the recent update. I think that's by far the easiest way to do it now. And combine it with your hover mod of choice, and you can precisely put them where you need to. Okay, I have my empty map. I have my another cartography table. I have my cinnabar glasses. Let's finally go to the nether. I'm not gonna burn him. I mean, I guess if you guys want to see me burn a random villager, I can. Let's forget about this death here. $592, $768. Negative 592, negative 768. 1,200 blocks away, this way. Okay. So we're gonna get any stakes along the way. I might collect some bone block. Are you playing with keep inventory? Unfortunately not. I remember my second stream, I died twice in lava. Here. That was not a... Fortunately, with dying, all your sophisticated backpacks, they keep your stuff. So just anything in your loose inventory that doesn't get saved. Brass wither seal. Another... Oh. What is that block? That looks like crying obsidian, but why is it blue? Is this like a... Why is it blue? Interesting. I don't know what's up with that. I can't lie. Soak touch. Did I have a soak touch yet? I don't have a soak touch. I'll keep that on me. Iron nuggets. Revive. Done there. I just got to Johto League. Do you think I should prioritize Ivy or Nature when I build my team? Okay, Nature's is pretty easy to farm for, so I think it's not bad to go for. I think that it is more important to have a cohesive team with good movesets and like you know, kind of like a good team structure, I suppose. More so than IVs. You do not need terribly good IVs to beat COBBLEVERSE. I'm kind of just sightseeing while I explore. Oh man, I'm gonna stop for every stake if I just keep doing this. There's one over there too. I mean, even you saw that I swept Sabrina with one Pokemon, you know. And obviously Sabrina's not the Elite Four, but the same concept goes where you could just find just a really strong Pokemon into their win conditions. Like for example, Sabrina, all their Pokemon was special attack, right? What gym is this? This is I forgot her name. This generation 2? Sandra or something? Sandra, yeah. Hey, I don't have to find Sandra. That's cool. How to change Necrozma, Solgaleo, Negazma. You'll need Necrozma and Solgaleo. And then you will need to use the soul. You need the End Solarizer. You need to right click one of them. And one, I forgot if it was Necrozma or Solgaleo first. But you need to right click one of them. And then right click the other. And then you'll get your fusion. I forgot if there was a... I forgot if Sandra had a secret or not. Let me see. No, I don't have any news for Sandra. Okay. Also, if you have a Necrozma Dusk or Dawn from the COBBLEVERSE towers, don't unfuse those unless you want just a plain Necrozma, because that does not give you the Solgaleo or Lunala. Yeah, I think if you, it's probably because you unfused a tower one, not because you don't have an empty slot. I don't think it will let you unfuse if you didn't have room for it. God9, thank you for the good feedback. Thank you so much. Thanks for your support. Also, hi Ploop, helped me a lot. Your videos helped me a lot, and I've done nothing but play COBBLEVERSE for the past week, so I appreciate the videos. I'm happy to be called your goat, and I hope that I can live up to your expectations. I will try my best while working a full-time job. I need to start going for these stakes. I keep getting distracted by the stakes. We're about to approach Blaine soon here. Looking out for any structures. Oh, here's a gym. Yeah, we'll just stake over there. Oh, here's a stake on the gym too. Ouch. Oh, shoot. Why? No, I don't want to mine with that. What? Why does it keep going to this one? Okay, I gotta blacklist it. Do you have any tips for fighting blue? It could be yes to get this. Okay, I mean, I think for most people, match blue's level. He always starts with. What does he always start with? Let me see. Give me a second. Okay. Blue always starts with Zapdos, I think. So, he's got Zapdos, he's got Articuno, he's got Moltres. Obviously, right off the bat, I'm thinking, what does he have that I can abuse against these three? And I'm thinking, boom, Stealth Rocks, right? 3 flying types. 2 of them are quad weak to rock, so the Stealth Rocks are gonna do a lot of damage. He's got a Meal with Air Balloon. He's got a Venusaur and a Ditto. Ditto Choice Scarf is gonna be pretty catches a lot of people off guard, because obviously if you have a really strong Pokemon, then you know, he transforms with Choice Scarf and then turns the tables on you with Imposter. You know, that's gonna be pretty tough. That will be tough. Stealth Rocks is definitely the beginner recommendation I have for people. Have a tanky Pokemon that can, or Focus Sash Pokemon that can safely put up Stealth Rocks. That is resistant to Zapdos Electric Flying. Let's see. Zapdos has Discharge, Air Cutter, Thunderbolt, Ancient Power. So that's 2 electric moves, 1 flying, and 1 rock. I'm sure you can find Pokemon that are good into those types and set up. I think, honestly, I think the birds are pretty weak. The legendary Kanto birds, for the most part, I think they're pretty weak, except for maybe Zapdos is the best out of the 3. You should be able to find an opportunity to set up before the Mew or Ditto or whatever, yeah. I would probably not use Gyarados lead into Zapdos, but I do agree with Chidera in general that Gyarados is a pretty strong Pokemon with access to Dragon Dance that increases both its attack and speed, and is very good to sweep with once you set up. Oh, Gyarados for Blaine. I don't think I need Gyarados for Blaine. Let me see if there's any other moves for Piplup. Because I think I kind of have what I need. Rain Dance is not bad against Blaine. Okay. Let's see. I think Blaine's gonna lead with Torkoal, right? Body Press, Flame Wheel, Zen Headbutt, Earth Power. So I'm gonna switch here. I'm gonna leave with Quagsire. See what happens. I'm going to curse. Withdraw into Charizard. Charizard. Why does he switch to Charizard? Maybe because Charizard has Solar Beam, but with no. Does Torkoal have a sun? Did he have Drought or something? No, he has White Smoke. This Charizard doesn't have sun, so he's gonna charge up first. I'm gonna yawn. He's gonna do Solar Beam, I think. Yeah, Absorb Light into Solar Beam. So I'm gonna yawn. Now I'm gonna switch into something that resists grass, which could be Kilowattrel. It could also be Magnezone. And then after he uses the Solar Beam, I think I'll be able to kind of set up on it because it's going to be slept. Okay, so I need to see which one is more special defense heavy. 105 or 78, so I'm going to bring my Magnezone here. Now you're gonna be asleep. I could discharge it. Metal Sun would guarantee this, I think. I'm kind of gambling on the fact it missed. I'll light screen here. I'm gonna switch to he's definitely gonna wake up here, right? He looks for a fire type attack. He probably sees Flamethrower. Damn, that Metal Sound miss kinda blows. Sylveon's my tank here. There's Flamethrower. 22% with light screen? That's pretty scary. I should have Draining Kiss. That's a misplay. Oh, I don't like my Sylveon shot into Blaine. I might just sack my Sylveon, even though it's like my special attack tank. I didn't really set up my mons, to be honest. Little bit my fault. I also should have leftover on Sylveon. It doesn't need a Soothe Bell anymore. Yeah, leftovers would be so nice here. I don't think Sylveon dies, but it's gonna be close. Solar Beam. Crazy pull. Crazy pull. Wow. I got so lucky that the AI didn't go for the free damage. Magmortar. This one has kind of been pretty mean to me in the past. This one has Flamethrower, Earthquake, Thunder Punch, Brick Break? Brick Break? It's definitely not going to see Brick Break. I think I can live an attack. I'm going to use this to set up screens, I think. Earthquake. I don't live that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go Quagsire. We're gonna go with a yawn into recover into curse, maybe? Wow, that's so tough. Alright, Quagsire, I need you to live this next one, okay? I really need you to live this next one. Nice, good live. Now he goes to sleep. And he T-poses. Look at that T-pose. That T-pose is funny. I'm gonna curse twice. I'll recover next turn. Oh, if he has a... Good thing I got Charizard out of the way, because I just realized I have nothing but a ground attack. Oh, did I even... Yeah, I did get Charizard out of the way. Oh, that's a good damage. I need to recover next turn. Typhlosion. Typhlosion has a hidden power of some sort. It's also a very good special attack. It probably takes out my Quagsire here. I think I go for recover, see if I tank. Hidden power water. Hidden power water? Okay. I will go for the EQ then. Ah, wow. I didn't think... Okay. That's fine. I like using Alakazam into Typhlosion here. I got Calm Mind and Recover. Eruption. Does this kill me? Oh wow, that's so much damage. I got my own Cobbleverse playthrough and I'm on Kanto Elite 4 right now. What's up? What's up, Preston? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Mr. Mime. I don't remember battling a Mr. Mime, to be honest. Oh, good tanking Piplup. I think I don't beat Blaine, unfortunately. Maybe I need to level my Pokemon. I am kind of battling underleveled. Okay. We're gonna... We probably don't win with these two. Okay. There you go. Okay, stream, you did not see that. I did not murder a Pokemon trainer. That was not me. I could invest in a Ceruledge. I could invest in a Ludicolo. Ludicolo for Rain. Meryl, as Meryl is also good. I made a Give Me Go farm and made 30 mil, bought enough cells to make a Zygarde. Nice. Congratulations. I think this Kilowattrel never finds use. Right? Let's do a waste on here. Lane. Oh, shoot. What the? I thought I was looking at him. I mean, I could try again, but I don't want to waste time. I'd rather just guarantee it. Marrow is just very common, so it'll just stack up on its chances, that's all. I don't want to get a Garchomp. Garchomp's so meta. Need a Aqua Tail? Yeah. Aqua Tail's good. The only thing is that Earthquake I like better because of the 100% chance and 10 more power. But Aqua Tail makes it so I don't get walled by Charizard. Lucky not a bad moveset. Does Azumarill... Does Azumarill know any setup? It's like Belly Drum, right? Belly Drum, yeah. No bulk up. I switched to Twitch, so now I'm here. Thanks for switching to Twitch, Preston. It does help. It does help me a little bit more, getting more Twitch viewers. I appreciate that. Ludicolo evolves into... Or, Ludicolo from Waterstone, I see. Maybe... I swap out... Magnezone with Ludicolo. And just give me that... Yeah. I like this. Department store. Of course, Preston. I'm glad that those videos helped you. That's the whole point of them. Glad to hear that my videos have been helping you, like I designed them to. We're gonna revisit Blaine in just a second. We just gotta recoup. Put this away. All right. Let's see how my rare candies are doing. 194. Oh, the iron supply is so strong right now. I'm super happy with this. All right, Lombre, you're about to evolve into a Ludicolo for me. All right. T-Relic. Nice. Water Terra. What is happening? He's bugging out. There you go. How'd you find 3 okie dokies? What cake did you use? Alright. Okie dokie recap. If you want a tutorial for okie dokie, go to my Pasture Pasture farm video and go to the very last section of the video. It's the last Pokemon that gets reviewed. It's okie dokie. It shows you the tutorial, how to do it, what biome, what snack. But basically it's Kelpsy, Enchanted Golden Apple, and the poison one. But I think Choplay is also fine. But I think in the tutorial I used Kebia Berry. Yep. Gimme Go Farm is doing good. I'm getting a pretty decent amount every time I visit it. They did nerf Okie dokie, you're correct about that. But it's still, nothing is able to replace the niche that Okie dokie fills. So it's still good to have. You would just need more Okie dokies to make up for what used to be there. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, Ludicolo doesn't have a Swift Swim. Okay, let's get a Swift Swim. Own Tempo. Oh shoot, I messed up. Wait, hold on. Own Tempo's the hidden ability. Oh shit. There you go, Swift Swim. Alright, let's go Rain Dance. Let's go. Wait, what are you? Special attack? Yeah, okay. Fake Out's good. I feel like Water Sport is useless if I'm setting up for Rain Dance, right? So I'll pass on that. Knockoff is low-key not bad either. Maybe it's knockoff over Zen Headbutt, and then I switch Zen Headbutt with Surf. Now this is Surf. Boom. Sylveon needs leftovers. Do I have leftovers ready? I don't see it. Okay. Sylveon needs leftovers. I don't know what I would give Ludicolo. Maybe Damp Rock? Damp Rock sounds good. So maybe it's lead, Ludicolo into Torkoal, Fake Out into Rain Dance. Unless Rain Dance start might be better, I think he's gonna switch like he did last time, right? Do your farms work where you're not near a base? You gotta have the farms for pasture loot to work. The pastures have to be chunk loaded. I think I make 300k every 10 minutes for my Gimme Coupon. What are your rates? Just interested. I have not really been checking, but I feel like every time I check, it's like around like high 200k, so I would be pretty close to yours, I think. Oh, shoot. What? I thought I put these in the campfire pot. I'm probably gonna replace this soon with the nether farm. Actually, I should wait until I get like at least a stack of each beam color. I'll wait. See how the sugarcane's doing? It's not doing. Not yet, I guess. The chunk being loaded means that, for example, like I have a map to show this, right? This area is close to me, but it's not being loaded. So anything that's like an entity, it's just stuck and frozen in time. It's not active. It's not being loaded. There's no code at all running over here, okay? Everything around this like kind of vicinity is being loaded because I'm in the area. But if I had a pasture over here, it's not gonna load because there's, you know, there's nothing over there to load it. So you have to find a way to load it. And there's three main ways, which is one, an external chunk loader. Two is another portal chunk loader, which is a vanilla accessible option. There's plenty of guides on YouTube how to do it. Or three, you can use commands to manually select which chunks get loaded. Before I beat the Elite Four, I want to get some star berries for things, but I know they're really complicated. Also, it's to the point where I have so much money, I don't know what to spend it on. Oh, that's good. That's good you got that problem. That's a good problem to have. I think I'm just gonna rare candy up to 63. Actually, let me just do this. I'm not sure what you could spend it on. Like, it feels like the only thing I'm really spending on is like maybe experience, but it sounds like that you're pretty far in, so I'm not too sure. Oh, what the heck? Honestly, Shellbell is so trash. I'm just gonna buy another leftovers. I wish Shellbell was a stronger item. It's honestly just a weaker version of leftovers. I mean, of course, it's good if you do damage, but that requirement, I feel like it's, I don't know. Plain. Shellbell's good for raids. Why do you have a random shiny Azumarill? I don't know, I just found it. So pasture good, tree farm no. What do you mean tree farm? Fear is a very classic strategy of taking out legendaries with level 1 Pokemon. Focus Sash Endeavor. Quick Attack Rattata. I don't remember. I mean, I know of a variant using Shell Bell, but I don't think Fear uses Shell Bell. I thought it's Focus Sash with Fear. I'm a Rain Dance. He doesn't switch. Flame Wheel. We can attack, fortunately. I'll go for a powered up Surf here, which does kill, of course. Charizard. You're probably gonna look for a... Charizard probably looks for a... Air Slash? There's Air Slash. I'm putting up some screens here. And I think I'm going to transition into Alakazam and get a setup going. There's different ways to do Fear, guys. There's not just one way. This Rain and Light Screen is gonna give Alakazam some bulk here. The burn doesn't really matter. Not gonna lie, burn is not bad actually, since it means we can't get status in any other way. Solar Beam is gonna get charged up. Does Solar Beam lose power in Rain? No, there's probably no interaction with it. I'm going to recover here. Nice, no damage. Light Screen wore off, so now, and Rain's gone too, so we gotta be careful. I'm hoping that we kill with Psychic. That's a good amount of damage. Honestly, maybe I should have just kept Calm Minding. I do feel like Typhlosion outspeeds me here. I might have misplayed. Oh, we do live. Let's see if we can get the trade. I think I do trade because Burn's gonna kill me here, right? Burn does not kill me. Arcanine most definitely outspeeds me. I'll see if I can get some Psychic in. Play Rough. I had a 10% chance for that to miss. Of course it doesn't miss. We've got Magcargo and Magmortar and Arcanine left, I believe. So that's special attack, physical, and Magmortar is like mostly physical. I mean, that 3 Pokemon sequence led us to getting our own 3 Pokemon, right? The only thing is that now, how do I want to lead into a Arcanine? Arcanine has Thunderfang, Play Rough, Flame Burst, Close Combat. Defense 97. Get a little chip damage with that. I'm going to... Let's Rain Dance. Close Combat. No, I don't think I'll live another attack here if I stay with Ludicolo. So I might switch out into Azumarill. Yeah, I'll switch out to Azumarill here. I think he outspeeds. He wants to look for Thunderfang. I kind of want to say that I live. How do you live? And we're gonna miss, aren't we? I knew we were gonna miss. I knew we were gonna miss. That actually turns the battle a little bit. Gonna read a Thunderfang. He doesn't Thunderfang. He goes play rough. I don't understand. And he gets a crit too. That really sucks. The crit does 50% damage. I think I should live. I think I set up on him. Close combat? Oh, I forgot about close combat. Oh, I should have recovered. I don't know why I cursed first. That was a misplay. Maybe if I yawned, I'm in a better state. I don't think I have anything that outspeeds actually. Maybe Ludicolo with Swift Swim. No, I don't outspeed with that. I did not play this well. I mean, I did get unlucky like 3 times, but I still could have outplayed this. Flame Burst. That doesn't kill. What the heck? I should have recovered, man. I missed again! I could have recovered and been fine. Oh my. My game is back if I recovered there. Okay. We're in a pretty rough spot. I think he's gonna go for a Thunderfang. Let's kill Piplup. Rain boosted helps a lot. Mad Cargo, he override. Mad Cargo. I really hope your Mad Cargo is slower than mine. That'd be pretty nice. Flamethrower, does this kill? No, it doesn't kill. Good shit. No Omni Boost, no Omni Boost. Nice. Surf. I kill there. Now the last one is the toughest one. The last one is for sure the toughest one. For me. For my team at least. Thunder Punch. I could just lose to this one Mon. Oh, he's so fast too. I actually do think I lose to this. Yeah, I don't live that. Oh, I do live that. What the heck? Nice surf. For some reason I thought Blaine was gonna heal there. Nice, we win. Holy. Holy, holy, holy. Okay, let's catch up with chat. Gonna try and hunt Dracovish in COBBLEVERSE, because fossil machines don't have boosted odds. They do not have boosted odds. You're right, it's just base wild odds. But it's possible. My recommendation? I don't have a recommendation, I can't lie. I think, can Dracovish be found? No, cannot. It has to be fossiled, which means, yeah, that's pretty tough to shiny hunt. Fight higher level ultra rare Pokemon seems ultra rare doesn't matter. Higher level can help. XP yield is pretty weird because it's based off the HP stat. Same. The trouble you're having with Blaine is the same I had with Agatha. How did I first find about Pokemon? Cobblemon. I think I actually got invited to. I already knew about Cobblemon. I got invited to play a COBBLEVERSE server with some friends, and that's how I got into COBBLEVERSE. And then, while we're on the topic, it's pretty funny that how I got into content creation in COBBLEVERSE, because is this the guy that I dumped all the way over there? And he came. Oh, you know what? The portal was still here, and he portaled. Boy, get out of my bed. Okay. Yeah, I first got into COBBLEVERSE. Like, I made my first video, which was the Giratina Regidrago spawn video. And it was really funny that I got into the way I got into that, because I got tired of repeating the same thing over and over. I was like, I'm just gonna make a video. I'm just make a video. I don't care. Alright, well, we've just hit the 3-hour mark recently for the stream, but I mean, we kind of got some more people on the stream, so I'm kind of contemplating whether I end stream or not, because I did say I was gonna only stream for a couple hours today. We got both our Sabrina and Blaine objective done, so our next one will be Giovanni, which is going to be in the Deep Dark. Thanks for the follow, Preston. Much appreciated. When do I think Unova is going to drop? I honestly have no clue. But I will say that the sneak peeks that the devs have been dropping have been pretty hopeful. They've been dropping some screenshots of the structures they've been making. They're already going to make methods like COBBLEVERSE spawn methods for all the legendary mythicals of Generation 5. But of the ones that we know they're working on, the Relic Castle has already been built. Sorry, not Relic Castle. The Dragon Spire Tower has already been built. The Unova Elite 4 building has already been built. They dropped a sneak peek with, I think, what is Meloetta's song. So there's gonna be a structure for that too. And they did this like Zeus type building. It's like a cloud with like a temple, and there's a thunderbolt on it. And it had the colors of Tornadus. So I'm not too sure how the spawn mechanics is going to work for that. But whenever that drops, I'll be sure to let you guys know first. Or, well, I don't know if I'll be the first one to make it. But I will be making a video for the Unova update. All the legendary and mythicals that come along with it. So, in order to prepare for that, I got to get through my Johto and Hoenn structure guide first. Because I did the Kanto one. A lot of people like the Kanto and Sinnoh guides I made, and yeah, I gotta get Johto Hoenn out of the way before I even think about doing Unova, because it'd be weird to just keep ignoring Johto and Hoenn. I am working on it right now. Let's see. I've been enjoying this a lot. I'm really happy that you enjoyed the stream, Preston. And everyone who decided to stay and watch and just chat. I'm glad that everyone here is able to feel comfortable and just hang out. I have always felt like I wouldn't be a good streamer just because I'm a very informative person, I suppose. Like, I'm very factual, you know. I don't think I have that great of a personality. I don't think I'm that entertaining, and I want to make up for that with the information that I have to make your guys' playthroughs either more fun or easier to play. So I will keep doing that. I'll try to be a better streamer too, which means I need to stream more. And I will try to be streaming in 2 days on Wednesday. I'll try to stream a little bit on Wednesday. So yeah, after I end the stream, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream soon. Just go for some closing remarks. I think after this, I'm going to get some more work done, recording and script writing for the Jodo Hoenn video, and I'm gonna go work out. You know, keep myself in shape, and yeah, that kind of sounds like a good plan for the day for me. Yeah, so if anyone has any more questions, in terms of like maybe what I got lined up for the future, or got any last minute COBBLEVERSE questions, I'm happy to answer those. I mean, I do have a personal Instagram. No, I do not want to fight you. Okay, anyways, whatever. I do have a personal Instagram, but obviously I'm not gonna be sharing that this time right now. Yeah, maybe if my stream becomes bigger and people want me to show my face or whatever, then I'll do that, but I'm probably not gonna be doing that anytime soon. Dawn dish soap. I just murdered. I don't know if Dawn is in reference to the Pokemon trainer Dawn, but I literally just killed a Dawn. So, good luck. I'm looking forward to the new videos. Of course, of course. Maybe you got a Discord channel. I do not have a Discord channel. I'm a pretty active helper on the COBBLEVERSE official Discord. So, like I said earlier in the stream, it's a little bit hard for me to balance my full-time job, helping people in the Discord server, also like trying to do things that I want, like my own hobbies and stuff like that, and also making content. So I don't think I could manage Discord effectively. I don't think I would be able to give you guys that interaction or what you're looking for from the Discord server. So for now, unless I'm able to do full-time, I will seriously consider a Discord server if I could full-time content create. But with how my schedule is right now, I think it's not a, I don't think it would be that great of a decision. I mean, if we ever get to 100k, I mean, 100k subs is no joke. That's a whole play button, you know? So maybe if we ever get to that point, we could talk about it. We could talk about it. I should make an Instagram for the channel. It's not a bad idea, but you know what? I've been thinking that I only have videos and streams right now. And I was thinking that I could get more reach for the channel if I did something like shorts. And once I do research on how to make shorts, reels, the short form content, you know, the ones that you just swipe up. If I get more well versed in making those type of content, then maybe I'll consider Instagram as well, since it's pretty much shorts, right? Let's see. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna open the floor for any more questions. Maybe give it 5 more minutes, and I will be on my way out. Feel free to ask anything, guys. Bench PR? Oh no. My upper, I will say my upper body is terrible. I'm very much a legs person. My sport of interest is volleyball, so I have put a lot of time into my legs, and yeah, my my upper body is not as great. I will not lie. I'm not gonna lie. When you say southeast for the Diddle spawning tour, do you mean the platform itself or where I put the cakes? You're gonna put the cakes in the southeast corner of the platform. So, I'm done with the survival for now, so I'm happy to go into a testing world and showing you. And if anyone wants to see any more examples as well, this is the time to do it too. Thank you, Car7, for the fantastic feedback on the tutorials. I'm looking to make more Pokestack tutorials after I get through my Jodo Hoenn videos. Alright, so first, let's locate structure. Minecraft mansion. Boom. We're gonna go all the way out here. Alright, so you already probably got the part where you gotta go to your mansion, you gotta go build 100 blocks up, right? So we do this. And then instead of 86, it's gonna be like 187 and dirt. There you go. So that's your 100 blocks up, right? Okay. So now that you get 100 blocks up, you gotta do your birch. Full birch planks. Okay? So there's one corner of it. Yeah. Okay. You got one corner of your where your tower is, one corner of the birch platform. You're gonna go to the other part of the chunk, so it's gonna be 16 by 16, right? There you go. Okay, so that's your 16 by 16 platform, okay? And if this is a correct vanilla Minecraft woodland mansion, then you're gonna be like, oh, do I see Ditto yet? No. Oh, actually. You're gonna be like, is this a correct, you know, spawn platform for Ditto? And the answer is no. Why? Because in my tutorial, you're supposed to have a roof. So one of the roof variations is to go up by 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So one of the variations have you going 18 blocks up, going all over here. And the top roof can be slabs. This is fine. But the bottom has to be full blocks. So you'll see I'll do a bottom slab here. Okay. This roof is perfectly one-to-one with my floor. So we can do that. So that was one option. The other option is going up 3 blocks. And we're gonna do birch slab. You can do dirt, you can do slab, you can do whatever, okay? Okay, yeah. So the material of the roof does not matter, okay? But if you do this lower one, like I showed in the video, okay? If you do this lower one, you have to put armor stands on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, just like the video, right? Or actually, I think it's 3 dirt blocks. I forgot what I did in the video. 3 dirt blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now, once you do this, okay, once you do this, use your Pokénav. Oh look, Ditto's here in the uncommon, right? This is what we're looking for. Okay? So any of these roof works. There's no point in making both of them. But if you make the tall one, the tall roof, then the floor will work for Ditto. If you make the short one, then it will also work for Ditto. Okay? So now, to the southeast parts. Yeah, so I see the problem, okay? And I rewatched my video myself, okay? I can see that there's only like 1 second where you see that this is supposed to be for the roof and not for the floor, but which is kind of a little bit frustrating for me. But when I showed the armor stand method, the entire segment was about the type of roofs you could make, right? I already made the part of the video where it's about the 16 by 16, and then I was like, you can make 2 type of roofs, right? You can make this roof, which is 18 blocks up, or you can make this roof that's 3 blocks up, but then there are armor stands, right? So I can kind of see that I didn't visually show, like, clearly that this is supposed to be the roof, but a lot of people have been doing the armor stand on the floor, and that's been blocking their spawns, and that kind of frustrates me. But I guess it's like, you know, it is my fault. I gotta make these things a little bit more clear, you know. But yeah, so once you make the correct roof, whatever you want, gotta go bam bam. There's your snacks. Now we're gonna get the hearty grains. We're gonna get the moo moo milk. We're gonna get the VV choke, and then we're gonna get the honey bottles. Moo milk on top, hearty grains at the bottom, VV choke at the middle, honey bottles inside. Now we want an palm egg, and then an apple. And then you can do an egg apple or a starf, or you can do double egg apple and palm egg. Palm egg, 1 palm egg is the bare minimum. Okay. Let's say I want to do enchanted golden apple. Put that recipe in. All right, let me see. While this is cooking, what is this platform for? This is for Ditto. If you want to hunt for a shiny Ditto. I see my problem is that, yeah. I guess that means snack spawns can occur on slabs which normally spawn proof, right? Yes. Cobblemons do not follow traditional spawn, like mob spawn rules. They have their own, rule set. Okay, so now, for anyone else who did not, watch the video, or are having trouble doing their own, spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna do in the You're gonna go in the southeast corner. So here's this is north, south, east, east, west, right? Oh, up here. Look at the top right. North, south, east, west. We're gonna go to the southeast corner, and anywhere in this portion of the southeast corner, I'm gonna put my snack down. Okay. Oh, look, a dildo already spawned. Right. Yeah, and then 1%. 1% is gonna be. Let's see. I have to double check by hitting F3. We are meant to reading maps, yeah. So the Pokénav does interpret. So usually I only do the method that has the roof, okay? But the armor stand method is for like if you don't want to build up as high, right? And you can see some mixed data on like the spawn percentages here, right? Like it says Aromatisse here, right? Aromatisse doesn't actually spawn, and the reason for that is that the Pokénav does not take into account that we're blocking spawns up here. So if I were to fully, let me delete this, because I've already established that these two roofs do the same thing, okay? So I'm going to delete this. And now, when I show my Pokénav, it'll show our actual spawn rates. 99% or 1% Vaporeon, 99% Ditto. Nothing else. Okay? These are our true spawn rates using the correct setup. When you have the armor stand method, it will show something different because it's taking account that armor stand platform. But it doesn't, the Pokénav doesn't know that we're using armor stands to block spawns, which is why we're doing it like this. Okay? So now, yes, my tick rate is up. It is currently at Gamer Random Tick Speed. It's currently at 3,000. This is usually 3. The reason why it's sped up is so that I can show you how effective my snack recipe is. Because Here, let's put it at 3,000. What do we see when we spawn this? It's only dittos, right? I'm just showing you how good the method is, which does not affect its speed. The only thing that you can do about increasing spawn speed is clearing mobs, okay? And also, if you can, whenever you can, you want to try to add a regular apple or a citrus berry to your Pokesnack. Those are the main two things that increase your spawn speed, okay? Look, I'm only getting dittos, and the only time I got Vaporeon was on the first one. That's literally the 1% chance. This is increased tick speed. This is not how you would normally get it. If we did 3 here, I would estimate we can expect to spawn. So this is how a regular Minecraft world speed is, okay? I would expect our first spawn to be around 3 to 5 minutes, right? But this is what I believe is the most effective way to shiny hunt Ditto. And the reason why you like to shiny hunt Ditto, as I explained in my breeding video, is that you can increase your chances of shiny eggs with a shiny parent. And what better parent is there than Ditto? Yeah, this is I would probably say that almost every Pokesnack video that I've done, I'm pretty confident in taking the credit to myself. These are all my methods, and I feel like no one was really min-maxing spawn conditions and Pokesnacks at the same time. I might, like, in my Ditto breeding video, I might post a link and timestamp this part of the stream, so that if people are like, "Oh, my Ditto platform's not working," then I'll just link them to this part of the stream. I have so many people who are just, I think most people are just putting the armor stands like on the floor right here. Oh, what the heck? Most of them are just putting the what's it called? The snacks right here, or the armor stands right here, and this will block this entire section. And then imagine when they do all 4, and then boom, the entire platform doesn't work. Also, another thing, if you're getting spawns that are not Pokesnack spawns, which is, if you have the recipe correctly, Vaporeon and Ditto, like that Mastiff there, or I forgot what his name. He evolves from a boss diff, right? Oh yeah, Mastiff. That Mastiff spawned there, right? Because I went far away enough for that to spawn. So if I go like over here, yeah, you see that's gonna spawn in, and that's not a Pokesnack. This guy's attack yield, right? So he's not gonna get our HP yield. If we stay on the platform, nothing will spawn on the platform. And the reason why we have this go 18 blocks up is because that's out of spawn range, okay? But yeah, like this is how Pokesnack doesn't care. Pokesnack actually needs you within 1 chunk for it to work. Do you know how much odds increase in both? Okay, Preston, I'm gonna ask you to watch my breeding video. It explains everything, okay? Like how much certain factors increase shiny rates and stuff like that. How to pass down IVs. It explains all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to watch that video. And then next stream, if you have more questions, feel free to ask me. Okay. There's a 16 block buffer. Yeah, it's kind of like, it does kind of feel iffy sometimes. I agree. What's showing the spawn messages in chat? Okay, this is a additional add-on I add to my COBBLEVERSE. It's called Cobble on Spawn Alerts. If you go to your launcher with Curse Forge or Modrinth, and you type in call1 spawn, there'll be like around 5 of them that you can choose from. Just choose whatever one. Like you should experiment and choose which one you like yourself. They basically all do the same thing, but they have different like functionality. They have different appearances. Just choose which one you like the best. For example, call1 spawn alerts. I may stop recommending this one because the mod author said they weren't gonna keep it updated anymore. So I probably wouldn't download this anymore. I'm just downloading this one out of nostalgia, I guess. I don't know a better word for it, but it's the one that I used when I started, so I do have a fondness with it. After the stream's over, I'll watch that video right away. Yeah, whatever. Take your time. Whenever is convenient for you. Matthias? Hello. Nice seeing you from Brazil. I wish I had a mod in Pokemon that I could check a Pokemon set, moveset, and TM. Okay. Alternative. Okay. But you could go to Cobblemon info. Or sorry, you can get the mod Cobblemon info, which is what launcher do you use, Preston? Because you can use Curse Force. That's fine. Here, I'll send you this. You can add that to your list, okay? Yeah, download that, add it to your mod folder list, okay? And what that does is like, okay, you said I want to know what movesets and TMs that Pokemon can learn. All right, my go is Piplup. What can my Piplup learn? I type in Piplup, I left click here, I go to the move section, I have all the level up moves, all the egg moves, all the tutor moves, which I never use by the way, TM moves, and yeah. So that's how I check it in my COBBLEVERSE playthroughs. After I finish, let's see. I have a question. In the Pokemon, there's a button on the bottom. Do you know what the switches do? Alright, sure. So, there's this thing that tells you, this kind of tells you what's supposed to tell you. You're talking about this widget here. It's telling you, for example, let's say, right now I'm telling you that Ditto has 99% chance. Oh, the middle one. These. Okay, sure. We're talking about this top one here, so of course we know that this is the rarity buckets. Okay, this one will just sort it by greater to lesser or lesser to greater. So greater to lesser, lesser, which is basically 0, to greater, 99%. This will just refresh to see if your spawn conditions changed. Okay, actual spawn chance, I can explain that too. So let's get off this platform to show off first. Okay, so show actual spawn chance. Let's do this. I forgot which one's default. This might be default, okay? But you see this is like pretty low number, 0.07, 0.23, okay? And then when we click off show actual spawn chance, it's 22% and 78%. Like this is very different, right? Show actual spawn chance shows their chances multiplied by their rarity chance, okay? So when this is 22% chance inside the rarity, this is 78% chance inside the rarity, right? And then when we click this, we get to 0.7, we get 0.23, right? So let's see. Yeah, so this one, I think ultra rare is 0.03% chance, right? So if we were to take 77.78 multiplied by 0.03, then 0.23 makes sense to me, right? And the same thing with Petrant. Okay, What else? What berry do I use for the Pokemon to increase Okie Dokie spawn rate? Go ahead and check out my top pasture loop Pokemon video on my channel, and it shows you the exact guide on how to spawn Okie Dokies. And that's for your question, Quasex. Preston, I'm happy that you enjoyed that mod. That add-on is actually created by one of the Discord helpers in the COBBLEVERSE official server, so I'm pretty happy to advertise that one for him. The bottom middle button. The bottom middle button. Bottom. Oh, this. What the heck? I didn't even know this is. Holy! I didn't even know this is a thing. That's a turn off button. Wait. That's so funny. I didn't even know that existed. Hold on, let me see. What is this? That's crazy. I did not know this button existed. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out very quick. This kind of looks like... I don't know why it looks like a habitat button or something. I wanna test. Let me test. So there's water and grass here. This is gonna be my guess, okay? There's water and grass. I'm gonna click this. No dice. Let me see. Let me see what I can find out. I'm personally interested now. Hey Bagwing, if you go to my turn off the blacklist video on my channel, then I have a guide with Fluttermane. This is like a turn off button, right? Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can find anything on it. I didn't know it was pressable. Yeah, I low-key did not know it was pressable either. That's really funny. I'm so curious. I'm so curious to what this is. I might have to get back to you on next stream, I suppose. Do you install another mod or just COBBLEVERSE mod pack? I add mods to my mod pack, but just know that if you add mods to your mod pack, that most COBBLEVERSE staff would not help you because it's not part of the official COBBLEVERSE mod pack. But if you know what you're doing, then you can modify it. Wow, I don't. This is crazy. I can't find any documentation on this either. Oh. A player, grass, and a map. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I generally am not a huge fan of PokeFinder, so I'm not too educated about it. Did it just... I see. Not... You know, it could be something with like add-ons. That's a lot. That's probably my final, not my final, but like it's probably the closest thing I can think of. Maybe it's like supposed to be for add-on compatibility. Yeah. That's all I got. I'm not too sure. Mr. Guy. I will look into it and I will let you know if I can find out. I don't know. At first I thought it was gonna be like some sort of like bio or habitat switcher. But it didn't. When I got to the water and you know, when I was with the water, it showed both water and grass spawns. I was like, oh, maybe it's like, you know, maybe only the water spawns or only the grass spawns. I don't know. All right, but I think that's gonna be it for me, everyone. I'm pretty content with that stream. Others a ditto. But thank you everyone for joining me. I'm gonna be ending the stream. I'm gonna get right into the Johto and Hoenn, working on the Johto and Hoenn video, and I will see everyone later. Okay. Yeah, let's reconvene on Wednesday. I'll try to think of some things to do on the stream, and I will see everyone later. Peace, everyone. Bye bye.